I just did a couple of videos where I flipped it around where I was at the back, in my back to the house, and the camera was over here. That didn't work, okay? It didn't work at all. The wind was blowing and ruining everything. And I'm not an editor. I'm not a movie man, okay? And I've tried to get people to help me. And I do have a really close friend that helps me, but he lives in Colorado. So for this stuff like this, I don't want to bother him all the time. So this ain't about video quality. This is about quality education and instruction. Hold on a second. But for those of you who actually watch my videos diligently, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And the ones who are like, what the hell is he talking about? Shame on you for not watching the videos. If you don't watch them, you can't learn nothing. All right, this is a recap. It's actually part 3 recap about horse riding stance through meditation and training. Okay, I've already went over the feet position, the back position, shoulders. I've already done all of that. The one thing that I left out was the knee position. Just like you see, you know, when you watch Gunsmoke and you see old Festus and he's got the bow legs from riding the horse, okay? That's important in this stance, to have that. It's almost like, okay, remember I told you get your feet posture, your feet correct, and keep the balance, you know, so that your heel is contacting your ball of your foot, but it's also the outside edge of your foot. It's almost like you roll them. You can even do it at first. Literally roll out onto the edge, outer edge of that foot, and see how it makes your knees do. And then hold that until you can make your feet flat and still keep your knees out like that. It's important, just like you would wrap a horse's back for horse riding, okay? And you can literally do that. And a lot of times when you watch some of the masters doing demonstrations, you'll notice that the inside of that foot is turned up just a little bit. Okay, that's a good example of that. All right, that gets you grip, you know, grip that ground. Okay, but if the knees go in like this, you're going to blow them. If your knees are doing this when you do your horse stance, you're going to hurt them really bad. And you're going to be like, what did this guy tell me to do? All right, so don't let those knees collapse inward. Make sure they stay out. It's very important. Very important. Okay? And the horse riding for meditation and training of chi or for strength, okay, the knee doesn't go out too far over the toe. It just goes where, when you look down, you can see the tip of your toe about that much. Okay, now for the rooting training that I taught, the knee goes, you don't go forward as much as you sink your weight into the knee, which is going to bring it about that far over the tip of the foot. But if this is a different exercise. If you're doing it right, it'll work for you. Okay, so watch the other video and pay attention to details. Don't be afraid to hit the questions in the comment section, okay? Because they're simple exercises with great benefit, and at the same time, if the details aren't paid attention to, can cause great damage. Okay? So, peace.